Jack the Ripper killed and mutilated Annie Chapman in the early hours of September the 8th, 1888, in the backyard of 29 Hanbury Street, he took tremendous risks. The house was crammed full of people. Almost all of the rooms and beds were occupied by multiple tenants. In addition to the dangers of being seen or apprehended by people in the house, there were policemen on their regular beats in the vicinity, and also workers already walking on their way to their places of employment. Contrary to popular myth, the Ripper was seen several times at the scenes of his crimes, and he was consistently described, as in this case, as rather young, late 20s, early 30s, with a fresh complexion and a rather insubstantial moustache. Ironically, it was probably Annie Chapman herself who led her last customer, Jack the Ripper, to the quiet of the backyard of 29 Hanbury Street. Prostitutes had certainly used the yard before because none of the downstairs doors were locked. Annie Chapman's horribly mutilated body was later found in the space between the back door steps and the garden fence. Unbelievably, her last moments at the hands of the Ripper were overheard, though not seen, by a neighbour who passed by on the opposite side of that fence. His name was Albert Kadosh. I live at 27 Hanbury Street. My occupation is that of a carpenter. 27 is next door to 29 Hanbury Street. On Saturday the 8th of September, I got up about 5:15 in the morning. I went through the yard of my house to the far end of the yard, farthest from 29. It was then about 20 minutes past 5. As I returned towards the back door, I heard a voice say, "No," just as I was going through the door. It was not in our yard, but I should think it came from the yard of number 29. I went indoors, but I came back again into the yard about 3 or 4 minutes afterwards and proceeded to the end of the yard. In coming back, I heard a sort of a fall against the fence which divides my yard from that of 29. It seemed as if something seemed to touch the fence suddenly. Kadosh could probably have stretched and looked over the top of the fence, but he wasn't curious about what might be happening out of his sight. So he returned indoors and left the Ripper to finish his work and escape.